Last season we were quite good and got playoff football when we were in a relegation battle at the start of the season. However, it all went wrong when we lost 3-0 to Scarborough Athletic in that final. I'll still say it was caused by Tom Elliott's stupid dismissal, 2 goals down. Yeah, going into next season with direct football signing all the players, can we actually improve and get this team that are expected to finish 17th the next season all the way up to about 6th or 7th? It's going to be tough. Direct football might very well not do it. So let's get into the episode. Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Wilson and Summer Hanks. So welcome back to another episode of Manager of Legends Redux. Still don't know if that means renewed or whatever. Tell me in the comment section below. But yeah, new season. Disappointment from last season obviously is still in my mind, but hopefully we can get past that and get promoted this season. Whether that's to the playoffs or as champions, who knows. But I'll just say before we get into all that stuff, why don't you go like the video, because it does help the channel out immensely. You can comment as well. I don't mind what you comment, just as long as you keep it nice and friendly, because it does help with the whole algorithm and it gets this out to more people, and that just makes me a very happy Matthew. If you want a very happy Matthew, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for push notifications. And while you're at it, check out my Patreon. You don't have to subscribe to any of that stuff on there, or pledge, or whatever you call it, but I do have some free tactics to put on there. I also have a save file that's for free people. That is my last save on YouTube, which was High 5 Journeyman. If you want a new save which has got 5 leagues in the upper, which is eventually going to lead to every single league in your uploaded, you can give it a look. It's 10 seasons or 11 seasons into the game, or 12, something like that. So if you want to see a new different world of football and maybe managing to Milan, where they're one of the best sides in the world but always falling short, who knows. And if you do decide to take that over, comment in the comment section with how you're going on every single one of these episodes, or even better, join the Discord and tell me on there, and we can chat more, well, permanently. Like, I'll be on it more. Be easier to chat on Discord than it would be over a YouTube comment section page. But yeah, Direct Football's got a lot to do, a lot to do, and hopefully it can do well, because if we go to season preview, it's just as such as, literally just as we lost the game against Scarborough, but we're 17th best team in the league, 50 to 1 odds. I want to be about 15 to 1 odds, but also be 6th or 7th best team in the league, so it's going to be tough, and Direct Football has a lot of work to do. Hopefully he can do it. Now, we haven't been given any transfer budget or wage budget yet, but I'm probably going to skip ahead until the end of the window for EFL sides and see if anyone comes in from one of our better players, and hopefully we do sell them, we get a load of good money, because we are currently in the red. Well, we did get our wage budget. I think at the time it was 5,600, it's been up to 6,800. And we've also been given 18,000 in fantasy budget, so it's not that bad. And as you can see, we've actually paid for players. So towards the end of last season, so first off, this guy was sold, Archie Brown, who was our goalkeeper, who was our backup goalkeeper. He's been sold to Newcastle Town. There was some people that joined. Yanni Goulandris has joined us as our new attacking midfielder. I'm also going to train him to be centre back. I'm also going to train him to be DM, just because we need depth at DM. But he's played full time, he's not done too badly, all off the bench. More signings that happened. We signed Alex Healy-Brine because we literally had no right back, because of that Hungarian guy, Hugner, whatever his name was. He left at the end of the season because of his loan contract ending. The other right back, who was like half star, also left because he was no good in the French football. Said, you know what, we're not offering you a contract. So we had no right back and no one who could even play right back or even be trained to be right back. So Alex Healy-Byrne has come in. He's going to be our only right back for the season. Yeah, we need more right backs, but he's just not signing them. We also signed Taylor Clark, who is a DM. He's going to be our new defensive midfielder. I think we've even accepted him to be defensive midfielder, which you have. Can also play midfield, can also be trained to be centre back, which we might do. And then we also got Charlie Waller, who is our centre back and also could be left back, left wing back. If only he was right back instead of left back, but hey, can't get everything perfect. In terms of sales though, we did have a player sold to an EFL side, and that was Connor Kirby, who you might remember last season wasn't happy with me because we wanted centre backs. I said yes, we'll have centre backs. He said no, you didn't get centre backs in, even though we kind of did, but it was a whole glitch in the game because I said it. I did the interview, I did the message, I did the meeting, with Connor Kirby and the rest of the players after the director of football went in for the player, which was also after Connor Kirby got unhappy. So it's just glitch central really, and he did get happier. Like, he honestly got happier after that. But Cheltenham Town came in for him. Director of football said, yeah, we'll sell for £31,000 rather than sell 37.5. He plays, I think, 20 games. He's played 3 games already as a fringe player. Not that bad. He'll be missed. But yeah, £35,000 for him, or £37,000 if we get all the money, is not bad one bit. And as I expected last season, Martin Talley, who was on a non-contract, and whenever you're in non-league and you have direct football signing your players and giving you contracts, he always gives non-contract deals to your youth players. So your best youth player could be 1.5 star quality, 5-star potential, or 2-star 5, all that stuff. You can just say, you know what, you just go in because I'm not giving you a contract and I can't give you an extra contract with after the team's gone in for him. He doesn't go in for giving another contract to that player for some reason. This time, I don't know how much he was going to be offered, even if he did do it, but probably not going to be offering £100 per week as a youngster. Also with £30 appearance fee, 10 goals, and 20 unused substitute fee. I don't think we could have afforded that, so he was going probably either way. Disappointing because he did look like a decent player. But we have started off brilliantly. So we beat Spennymoor in our first game of the season, beat Buxton Olympic last second, St Ives, who are a newly promoted side, in a third, then drew Scunthorpe and Chester, who are 2 of the better sides in the league, and then we beat Darlington, lost to Warrington, who, disappointing considering they're one of our fiercest rivals, or one of our rivals. Hereford then we beat Isle of Man 5-2 in the FA Cup, second qualifying round. I'm hoping to get to the first round, maybe higher, to give us more money in the bank. And then Bashford, who are newly promoted side alongside St Ives, we drew with them 1-1. Currently find ourselves in 6th place, 18 points from 9 games. If we win our game in hand, we'll go to 21 and we'll be 3rd. So really not that bad. Macclesfield and Chester look like the 2 best sides in the league so far. And hopefully we can be 3rd best or even 2nd or 1st by the end of this season. So we've actually skipped ahead a load of games. What was end of September? No, it wasn't even end of September. It was end of. When was it? It was mid-September. And since I was drawn with Biggleswade, another newly promoted side, beat Barwell in the Emirates FA Cup 3rd qualifying round, lost to Macclesfield, beat Southport, beat Marine, beat Elfton, drew Boston, beat Bromley, beat South Shields. I went on a bit of a bad run of form, drawing with Farsley, losing to Kidderminster, Oxford City and Tamworth. Then beat Weyton Albion in the 2nd round of the FA Trophy, beat Kings Lynn Town, lost to Marine, beat Worthing in the FA Cup 2nd round. So we got into the 3rd round, and because of that we got loads of money, and even more money, as you can tell, than what 2nd round game would have got you. We then drew with Curzon Ashton, lost to Scunthorpe kind of disappointingly in the FA Trophy 3rd round. I wanted to get further than that. I wanted to get like quarter final or round 16, but I don't think 3rd round is. Round 16. So yeah, disappointed from that regard, but Scunthorpe are a hard side to face. and one of the better sides in the league, and probably even non-league in all honesty. Brackley Town we drew, Chester we beat, Rushden Olympic we beat, Spennymoor we beat, and St Ives we beat, and then we drew with Scunthorpe, and in the FA Cup third round we went home to Brighton, and I don't think we did ourselves too badly. We did ourselves quite decently. So first was a goal for Brighton, Okafor scoring. I think it was a hint of offside in all honesty. Second goal was also Brighton. Sarmiento passed it into Jorginho and he just scored. Third goal was free kick by Barco, making it 3-0. So yeah, it was all doom and gloom there, but I don't think we did ourselves too badly, like I said. Fourth goal was Brighton again. Jorginho scoring again to make it 4-0. However, we did get consolation in the 94th minute with Fitzhugh. I always miss up that word, but Fitzhugh scored a wonderful free kick. I was 4-1 in the end. And considering we had 10 shots and 5 on target, and they only had 18 shots and 7 on target, next G was at 1.18 for us, and they had 2.4. I don't think we did too badly one bit. It was just that quality that Brighton obviously have against our defence and goalkeeper and all that stuff. Non-league against, National League North, or mid-table National League North against top half Premier League that can get European football. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. And sure, we knocked out. We've got a load of money now in the bank. As I noticed that was kind of moved our transfer budget all the way into the wage, so he might be trying to sign some players. I think he already has. I kind of forgot. But yeah, really, really good. I think we'll just quickly go on to transfers. Yeah, we have signed a few players. Well, we signed one player. Appleyard comes in as our backup goalkeeper. Our backup goalkeeper at the time was a half-star, 1 or 2-star grade out player. So yeah, not good enough as backup, and thankfully he's come in, and yeah, 2-star credibility. The fans aren't happy with him, but I think he'll do a decent job for this year, maybe next year as well. And the player that left was Alex Kembe, who was playing a lot last season, and he did awfully. And he's gone and joined Marlow in the league below, I think. Step up below. And he's played 2 games and been god awful. So kind of glad he was gone. But yeah, currently we are still in the playoffs, 6th place. I think we'll get playoffs. I don't think we'll catch up to Macclesfield. They just look like something else, or Scunthorpe in all honesty. Maybe even Chester. But hopefully we can do well. So let's see for the final remaining end of the season. Well, we're coming up to the end of the season, and it's still going quite well. So after Brighton, we went on a brilliant run of form with 3 wins in a row: Darlington, Warrington Town and Hereford. However, then lost to Biggleswade, who are I think they're doing quite decently in all honesty. 13th place, yeah, not that bad for a newly promoted side. But I also think in real life they were promoted last year, so the team will be even worse than it's expected to be, given FM, and I highly doubt that the FM Inside team will have upgraded players from Biggleswade in the league below. So yeah, they're doing massively well. We then beat Southport, beat Basford, drew with Buxton, lost to Macclesfield. Macclesfield probably going to win the title if they haven't already won it. As you can see, they are 85 points, 6 points off ahead of Scunthorpe. We've got 64 points in 5th place. So yeah, not that bad. In terms of signings though, we've made some more. So Callum Lay has been let go. Director Football decided to accept it because he had not long left on his contract. It was £0. He's gone to Colton Town. Now, last season I thought he was quite decent for his quality, getting 12 assists from DM. So he really didn't do too bad last season. This season, of course, he didn't play as much because of other players, but yeah, he's done decently when he did play. So I'm upset to see him leave. Like I said at the start of this season or last season, at the start of this season or the end of last season, episode or whatever, he would have been one of those players I would have upgraded in my personal saves. with the in-game editor, but because it's because it's YouTube save, I'm reluctant to do it because people will get unhappy. But yeah, other players that joined, Freddie Anderson's joined us as our centre back. Yeah, decent player. Ruben Wyatt comes in as another DM option that we can have, mainly because Taylor Clark, who was playing a lot last season, has his loan contract was only for like till 25th of January, and of course he's gone back, and Dirt Football didn't decide to renew it. I asked in the scout meeting coaching staff or something, I asked to renew it, so I clicked that, but then they actually put in an offer, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't like say I just tried to target loan. I couldn't do that, so I'm not doing that. Well, I couldn't do it because it's not in the rules of the game. I could have done it, but I decided against it because it's, like I said, not in the rules of the game to do it. So yeah, but he's gone back to Wickham. He had a really good season with us, in all honesty. That's sad to let him go. And Jack Goodman has joined us as a striker. Just to get, he's accepted an important player, but he's just to be like backup for the Girolamo. Hopefully give him a bit of a run up for his money. But yeah, as you can see, the squad is a bit bloated now because we've got some youth academy players in the main side. They've all been playing under 18s football as well, so they're hardly getting into the first team. But yeah, it's not going badly at all. We're getting good average ratings, good goals, scores, assist ratings, and all that stuff. Good clean sheets with Ryan Hammond. And yeah, hopefully we can get playoffs. Hopefully we can get promoted this season. And unfortunately, it's all gone wrong once again. You might be able to tell it's not that wrong because we're currently 4th in the league and aiming to finish the highest Buxton have ever finished in the history of their club. Problem is, same time of year, around about the same time of year as last year, the players come to me demanding depth to increase depth at that position. And it's goalkeeping position, and it's Di Girolamo who is our best player, probably not quality best player, but best player in terms of goals. He scored 21 last season, 24 this season so far, 39 games. He's on course to being the top goal scorer this year in the league. Yeah, he's unhappy because he feels there's a lack of depth in the goalkeeping department. Now, I've disagreed with that. I said kind of have faith in the squad and not ruin the positivity around the club, and they've got all unhappy. So now, by the end of the season, if he doesn't get happier, we could lose Di Girolamo, and if it ends up being Di Girolamo who doesn't go and gets unhappy, then 4 other players could get unhappy in Francois Angel, Papaga, Barlow, and Healy Byrne. But yeah, I don't think we need a goalkeeper because we've got Ryan Hammond who's brilliant, and Appleyard is decent as a second choice. It's only third choice, but we need one. And I can easily wait until the end of the season where we'll get hopefully a third choice, but we don't need it right now because we've only got a few games left of the season. Sure, Ryan Hammond's been injured at one point and Appleyard's had to play, but he's not done too badly. He's got 2 clean sheets. I think the players are overreacting, and I can't help them to think otherwise. And yeah, it could be a disaster. It's not gone a disaster so far. We've won the past 3 games of the league: South Shields, Alfreton, and Kidderminster. We've got 7 games remaining, and it looks like we're going to get playoffs. Hopefully, the players get happier and we survive this turbulent time all of a sudden and get fired. Who knows? Hopefully, but who knows? You know what the game's like with player revolts, especially this year's game. So, gone good, but bad. After the players got happy, we lost to Farsley Celtic, then beat Oxford, Tamworth and Kings Lynn and guaranteed ourselves a playoff push, or playoff spot and then we went on 3 losses in a row against Marine, Curzon Ashton and Brackley, all because we basically sealed playoffs and they had nothing to play for. I would say they still had something to play for because they want to get good results to get the morale up for the playoff finals and the playoff semi-finals and the playoff quarterfinals. yeah, they decided against that and lost every single game remaining after we got playoffs. In the end, Macclesfield, I think they've broken a record. Yeah, they've broken Chester's record of 2012-2013 with 111 points. Robbie Savage is a tactical masterclass guy. It's normally a nitwit in terms of this channel, but this game save, it's Robbie Savage, owner, manager of Macclesfield, who, according to what I've been told, has turned down opportunities with teams higher up than Macclesfield in real life because of him being so good with Macclesfield as a manager. So yeah, he's fully committed to Macclesfield, which is good to say. Yeah, Scunthorpe, Chester, Buxton, Warrington Town, Marine and Southport, the teams that are vying for the second promotion pot. But yeah, Scunthorpe United, Chester, Buxton, Warrington Town, Marine and Southport are all the teams pushing for that final promotion spot. Who will win? Well, let's decide it, shall we? Well, the first game was a 2-0 victory against Southport. Bit of a mistake from the goalkeeper coming out way too far, and Di Girolamo scores there. Di Girolamo then scores quite a lucky deflection. Well, a penalty hits off the post, deflected back to him when he scores. Though I don't think that's allowed in the game, so it must have been saved from the goalkeeper or something, or pushed onto the post by the goalkeeper. I don't know. But he also missed a third penalty. Actually, no, that was the missed penalty, 58th minute. So yeah, I don't know why that second goal was allowed, because it looked like it hit the post. But I'm pretty sure if you hit the post and then it goes back to the U, you can't score it. You can't hit it. But he did. But the ref allowed it, and we scored. So yeah, the second game within the semi-final, we played Chester, team that's normally got the best of us throughout the season, and yeah, we went down to Caton in the first half. Second half, we turned it around. Goal in the 52nd minute for Anderson, and then in the 75th, Fitzhugh got the ball and crossed it into Di Girolamo, and he scored to make it 2-1. And we're in the final, where we played Scunthorpe, and yeah, it went wrong at first with an own goal by Truman. At least I think that was classed as an own goal, who knows. And then we got equaliser in the 94th minute, and goal from Fitzhugh after a dummy by Di Girolamo. However, in the extra time, 105th minute, corner came in, and a great header conceded us our second goal of the game, and we lost the playoff final to Scunthorpe in extra time. To be honest, we're lucky to have got to that. To be honest, we're lucky to have got it to extra time, because we scored in the 94th minute. So good on the referee to give us 4 minutes of added time, however much it was. But yeah, disappointed again. Another playoff final loss. In the end, we get our recorded highest ever finish again. I think last time it was 7th or 6th or something, which is Buxton's highest ever finish in real life and in game, obviously now. Well, in real life it's 11th, but we beat it last season. We beat it again this season, so next season we're aiming for playoffs or promotion, and this time we will be promoted. If not, I don't know what I'm doing. We have agreed another contract with the club for next year, so instead of being on £450 like we were all of last season and this season, we've up to 500 with 50% promotion wage rise, 35% relegation wage drop, and 90% of club compensation. Because they're only offering us compensation fee, I've just upped it to 90 because I want to stay here until I have a goal of getting Buxton to either the top of the National League or League 2, and I don't want to leave unless I'm poached to a different club. So unless we're poached, we're staying at Buxton. So yeah, unless of course we just feel it's never going to happen and we just give up there. But we're getting a better side. We've got a much better side than we had last year. And now, if we look to players who are leaving, Di Girolamo, unless he gets happy in the next month, will probably be gone. And that's £1,000 a week given more. I don't think we'll be given a contract to maybe, Appleyard, and maybe not Lewis Ludford-Eason. maybe not Tom Elliott, maybe not Sam Osborne. So these players could be going. That's what 350. And Michael Clark doesn't look like he's getting contracts. So it's 120, 150, 120 and 130. So, well, not 130. 450. So it's a load of money into the bank that we can then spend on more wages, considering we've got £1,000 more because of why now residing the fact that the Girolamo are leaving. So yeah, hopefully we can improve and get a really good squad for next season. We're improving, put it this way, we're improving. It's the same playoff result, except this time we're going to extra time. It wasn't a 3-0 loss. And like last season, another improvement is that we got 2 higher position higher than last season, so that's good. In terms of player stats, the Girolamo got the most goals with 28, so he will be really missed. In terms of players, most goals, of course, Di Girolamo. Fitzhugh got 20 in the end, 15 for Chuck Stobbs. Bapaga got 10 and 13 assists. 6 goals for Truman, 5 for Elliott, 4 for Barlow. Assists, 15 for Healy Byrne, who did really well considering he played most games of the season. He's always been needing a rest because we haven't got anyone else at right back. When he has been suspended, which I think is for like 2 games, it ended up being Francois Angel playing there for 2 games, I would say. But yeah, Papaga got 13 assists, Just Barlow got 11, Stobbs got 8, and then 7 for Truman, Williams and Fitzhugh, and 5 for Sam Osborne. In terms of clean sheets, 16 for Ryan Hammond, 2 for Appleyard, so they didn't do too badly, both of them. Average ratings, Jack Stobbs with the most average ratings was 7.13. There was Bapaga, then it was Fitzhugh, then it was Barlow, then Di Girolamo, who's just going to be so missed. Truman got 7, dead on as well. So yeah, hopefully we can give some of these players contracts. Hopefully Di Girolamo will get over us not signing a goalkeeper, and he'll become happy, and then we can give him a new contract. Who knows? It's a very tall ask for that to happen, though. I'm hoping it will, but it probably won't. But yeah, hopefully next season will be promotion or champion. Well, I'm hoping next season will be a champions, and then through that promotion. But who knows? But yeah, I've been Matthew Olsen and some Axe, and yeah, I'll see you all next time for the next episode. I've been Matthew Olsen and some Axe, and Hex signing out. I said that all weirdly, but who the hell cares? Goodbye.